Yes, this is your boy Bunny again, and I just come to have a little talk with my fans, my friend, my family, and my Jamaican. I want each and everyone to know and understand. But before I go into this deep video, I must always say if it's the first time on this channel, don't forget to like, share, comments, and subscribe. But also, if you don't like the video, give a thumbs down. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up. And also hit the notification bell that you won't miss any video that goes up. This is my views and my points that I'm bringing across. You don't have to believe or you don't have to accept, but as I said, this is my views. Now, what I'm talking about today is the facts that I leave Jamaica over 20 years, 25 years, and come to England. And what I'm talking about, I don't want any of my family to think I'm putting them down. I'm just talking about my facts and my situation. And anybody who watched this video and listen to my voice, I'm not putting down anybody. I'm talking about myself, my feelings, and what I've been through. It's okay for friends, family, or whoever you are to call me or text me or whatever way you do it and ask me for money. But if I don't respond to your text, you shouldn't hate me. And if I respond and said I can't help you, you shouldn't hate me. Because when I have it, I give it. So basically what I'm saying here, 20 odd years ago, I leave Jamaica and come to England. And I leave 4 children in Jamaica and come to England. Yeah, I leave 4 children in Jamaica and come to England. When I get to England, I face hard life. The type of life that I expect to face when I come here, it was nothing compared. Yeah, I can tell people that I go through some wicked situation in England that I can't even explain. Yeah, I can tell people that I pick up clothes where people put out for charity and go through them in England here, where we live now, to survive, that I can able to send back something to Jamaica for my 4 children that I leave out there. It's not a matter of I couldn't afford to buy, but the fact that if I buy things that I want to wear, I wouldn't able to look after myself and still find something to send back to give my children them. And that's why I was working on a building and I works estate agent, estate. I was in estate. And on the estate, when I go to work 7 o'clock in the morning, and I see people put out bag with old clothes for the charity people to pick up, I take them and I go into my tea room and I empty them out. And anything where I see in there that look good, I will take them out. I will go home. I will put them in the washing machine. I will wash them with Dettol and wear them. Yes, I say that. I'm from Jamaica. Yeah. And the reason why I do that, I wasn't earning a lot of money. And because I know I have to send back something to forgive my children them, I have to do that I can save back something. So when I say to people I don't have it, I mean I don't have it. Yeah? Let me tell you something. My 4 children that I leave in Jamaica, I bring 3 of them to England. 2 of them live in England right now. One of them come to England, but then she go back to Jamaica because she never want to stay. My other daughter, she come to England, but it wasn't me who bring her to England. It was her uncle. So I have 5 children in total, and my 5 children come to England. But let me say something. For me to bring my 3 children come to England, it wasn't easy for me. One of them, when I decided to bring him, I sent down money for him. When he got to immigration turned him down. So I have to put him aside and say, all right, you know what happened? I'm not going to file for the next one because they're not giving the visa to my son. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take up my daughter before she reaches the age where it's get harder. So I just buy a ticket and send down for him, and he went to the airport and come up on a plane without any adult, just the people on the plane. So I managed to take up my daughter like that. My son that they turned on, when I go back to Jamaica, I just buy a ticket for him. I never go back through immigration because immigration turned him down on the visa. So I just buy a ticket for him, bring him up with me on holiday, and when I come to England, I talk to the people that are up in England. My son is here now. Yeah, he's straight, he's here now. My other daughter, we went back to Jamaica, she's still in Jamaica, she's a teacher. So basically what I'm saying here, people in Jamaica right now who think that Jamaica paved with gold, I'm saying no, England is hard. England do not pave with gold. We have to graft. People, let me tell you something. When I was living in Jamaica, I was a taxi driver, I was a bus driver. There's no bus road around town I'm going to drive pan. I drive the market bus, care market people. I drive the Leland bus. Like Morning Star to St. Thomas, Eastern Road to Portland. I drive the truck care market people. I drive taxi round. I drive on every bus road around town. But when I come to England, first job that I do is on a building site. I work on a building site 2 days and get no pay because the man tell me I wasn't working fast and hard enough. Then run me off of the building site without no money. I couldn't speak because I wasn't legal to work. Hear me? I got another building site where I worked for 3 weeks and then said I was covering for somebody and I have to leave. It wasn't easy when I come to England. I wasn't allowed to work. I was in England for nearly a year and a half before I could do any legal work. So I'm just saying this. It is that people who live in Jamaica and have this mental in their head that people who leave Jamaica and come to England, they have it easy. No, this guy was here, he never have it easy. Yeah? Then I took sick. As soon as I could be able to work legally, I took sick. And for 10 years, I couldn't work. When I get a legal job and was working properly, I damaged my back. And that put me down for 10 years. I was on 2 sticks, walking. I was half an operation on my back and 50 grounds. I can either come through the operation or I can end up in a wheelchair. But the God that I serve He bring me through that operation after 10 years. No work. So in my 20 odd years that I live in England, almost half of it is sickness. And when God bring me through, I managed to get a job in a school as a caretaker. I work in there for over 3 years. And I decided to start my own business. It wasn't easy. When I decided to start my own business, I went to the bank and asked for a loan. The bank told me I must go and open another account somewhere and save and build up my credit reference. A year later, I went back to them and asked them again, and they tell me, no, we still don't have enough. So you know what? I went to the credit card company, and the credit card company gave me a credit card for £700. And I used that and I started to buy some little lawnmower. And I start my own gardening business. I'm self-employed for 14 years now doing people garden. Listen to me. I'm living in England. I'm working in people garden, cut them grass and trim the hedges. And I've been doing that for 14 years and I am happy. I'm not rich. But you know something? I am my own boss. So, what I'm saying here, if someone ring me or text me and ask me for money from Jamaica, I don't mean and tight, me don't have it. Me have 9 grand picnic of my own and me have 4 more when me had up. Me have to look after them. My children them grow up and they reach a stage where me don't have to give them money if me don't want to. But then still ask a time. So my children them is not a problem. I reach to the stage now where I stop focus on my children is my grandchildren them now. So friends and family who think they can just sit in Jamaica and just pick up a phone and text me and phone me and said, Bunny, send me some money because this and that and that. No. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. I'm going through hardship. I so reach retirement. I'm in lockdown right now. I'm 60-year old. I soon reach retirement age. I can't keep picking up money and send go give people. I have to think about what me gonna do when me retire. Me don't have money put in a bank. I'm not lashing out upon anybody. But I'm just asking you know, stop send to me from Jamaica and ask me for money. Me don't have it. Listen. When me was in Jamaica, I grew up. Me used to go on West Street and buy cheese chips and walk around the bus them and sell. Yeah, me used to buy Gleaner and walk and sell Gleaner. Yeah, Kisco Pop. Me buy Kisco Pop and walk and sell. Me buy bag juice and walk and sell. Me go to Coronation Market and push and cart. Me wasn't a problem to anybody. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, my sister helped me to come to England. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But it wasn't easy when I get here. But I fight my way through it, through the hard life. And I see people come to Jamaica, from Jamaica come to England. And a lot of them end up doing drugs, get deported back to Jamaica. A lot of them, they are right now, turn workless. No, I couldn't do that. Let me tell you something. I went to America and farm work. And I get 2 opportunities to push drugs. Man come to me and tell me plain and straight that me don't have to go back to Jamaica because he can help me. And when he explained to me how he can help me would have got work for him sell drugs. And me tell myself that, me say before me left Jamaica and go America go sell drugs to white man, me go back to Jamaica go suffer. And me go back to Jamaica because me never want to run away. And me don't know where me I run go. So me go back to Jamaica. But I'm only saying this to say that I'm one grafter. And if you live in Jamaica, you have ambition. You can graft it. You don't have to depend on people. I don't say somebody can send something or give you. But I know every time when you pick up phone and phone somebody abroad or text somebody abroad and ask them for money. As I said, I am not being horrible. I am not bitter. I am not hungry. But me say, me no have no money for send to Jamaica. Go give everybody. If me have it, we will send it. If me no have it, or no yet me, or no have me up, or no vex with me. Because when me come to Jamaica, everybody who me can touch with something, me give them. I remember I come to Jamaica in 97, and somebody when me used to run taxi for, me went to them place to visit them. And two of them did it when me know. And the guy said when me used to drive, I said to him, say, give me a thing, no? 97 I'm talking about, me give the guy 500 Jamaican dollar. The guy turned to me and he said to me, me said to him, say, buy the next guy a drink. The guy turned to me and he said to me, say, give the man fee one. You cannot give man 500 and tell man to buy a drink. Me said to him, say, give me back that. He said, no. Give the man fee one. So the guy turned to me and he said to me, give the man fee him. Me said, give me back that. He said, no. Give the man fee him. Let me tell you something. I get into my car, see, and I drive off. And for the whole month that I was in Jamaica, every time that me drive past there, yo, me go beep. And me gone, me no stop. Because they never send me to England and come do nothing. But me good and give you 500 and you tell me, say me if you give man film drink. I tell you that was so... I go back to Jamaica how much in time after that I've never stopped. Because he's taking the piss. So, as I said, if I have something and I can give it, I will give it. If I don't have it and I say I don't have it, don't vex with me. I don't have it. I'm 62 years old and I have my grandkids them. And this is the time that them may focus, not even my own children may focus on right now. And my grandkids them. And my retirement. So, I want to say, my family, I love you. And God bless you. And I pray that you lot will get on together and get on our own grafting. So, this is a boy Bunny. Just let off his steam. And, as I said, if it's your first time watching this channel, like, share, comments, subscribe. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you hate the video, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. But I'm just letting off my steam. Because people in Jamaica think England paved with gold and we have money to just dish out like that. I don't have it. I'm still struggling. As you hear me said, this is how I survive in England. I went to the charity shop and buy clothes in charity shop. I've never wear a name brand in my life. Unless I pick up one of the charity shop cheap. And until today, I still buy clothes in a charity shop. Me not proud. Me not have proudness. And me not ashamed. If you go in a charity shop, go buy my clothes. Still do it. Because in that way, food on my table, me rent pay, clothes on my back, petrol in my car. So, God bless you. Peace and love. I'm out, your boy Bunny.